There has been a small vocal minority in the Hell Let Loose community that wants to see the nodes removed from the game and all our weapons unlocked, but is this a good idea? Hello everyone, my name is Burning Wiki and welcome to my channel. Before I get started, I want to ask you all that if you do enjoy my content, then please do subscribe. And if you are subscribed, then please check if you still are, because I have received some messages from my subscribers that YouTube unsubscribed them thinking they were bots. So check if you're still subscribed. Now, today I want to talk about two topics that keep the Hell Let Loose community busy, and those are unlocking all the loadouts and getting rid of the node system. Now, there has been a small minority in Hell Let Loose community of new players coming into the game that think the game's grind is way too hard, and they went to play on servers that allow its players to build and destroy bunkers all game long without fighting, in order to grind experience for 130 minutes to gain as much of it as possible to get the class that you want, or to unlock it, so they can unlock the weapons and uniforms as fast as possible without actually playing the game. A lot of veteran players see this as exploiting the game and are calling for the dev team to do something about it, like removing the construction hammer from all classes but the engineer, and thus people won't be able to exploit the game in this manner anymore. The players who actually do this are saying that they enjoy the game but are lacking the time to unlock all these loadouts. But as far as I can tell, most only want to unlock one loadout, and that is the assault class level 9 called the Raider. He has the STG-44 and settle charge, although there are a few that want to unlock a other class or even all classes. It still strikes me as bizarre that a person buys a game and then tries their best not to play the actual game, or starts to whine about certain parts of the game they consider hard or a grind. Then my question is, why did you buy the game? You knew that when you bought Hell Let Loose, this was part of the game, right? Players who actually actively play the game gain rank and unlock weapons. This is their reward for playing the game. Seems logical to me. It also seems logical that a lot of players that earned their rank and unlocks by playing Hell Let Loose are now upset. When I asked several players about this, their answers were clear. And I will quote one player when he told me, these are Gen X soy kids. They want the unlocks and the uniforms, but they don't want to earn them, so they cheat. Another player told me, and I quote, I play Hell Let Loose and I take a lot of pride in my high rank and uniforms, and now I see a lot more of these high ranking players, but they know absolutely nothing about the game. They don't know how to play. They just sit there in a bush with their STG-44 like some Battlefield 5 kids. And I received a lot of comments like this when asking a lot of players in game itself, and yeah, some of them really made me laugh. It does seem this all stings the Hell Let Loose veteran community a bit, although some really do not care at all. I, for one, think that if you buy a game, you should play it as is. Having said that, if the Hell Let Loose developers do not mind these people exploiting the game mechanics to advance in levels and to unlock the loadouts, why should I care? I mean, honestly guys, why should I care? I don't care. Let these kids stand there for 130 minutes doing absolutely nothing but destroying and building a bunker. That seems like a waste of time to me. Honestly, that seems like a waste of time to me. Mindlessly, maybe even botting it, right? Because some of them do look like bots. And then the next thing I want to talk about is that I hear certain players want to get rid of the node system, because a lot of times there is no one playing as an engineer and thus no nodes are being made. And that results in the commander not being able to spawn anything in. And then people ask me, what do you think about this wiki? And then I have to say, personally, I think this is a horrible idea. If you remove the node system from Hell Let Loose, then what is left of the engineer class? Or even the game itself? Then Hell Let Loose is truly just another cookie cutter battlefield game with no game mechanic that makes it interesting. I think the reverse is true. The old node system should come back. Veteran players might remember that the engineer could make a set of 4 times 3 nodes, and the closer you place them towards the enemy lines, the more resources you received from them. This always kept me busy as an engineer, because when the terrain we held was lost to the enemy, all the nodes were removed and you had to make new ones, else the commander would get no resources. Now, in this new system, players just put their nodes in the headquarters and they will stay up all game. And they only do this so they can switch classes and leech experience from these nodes, which is a good tactic but a bit silly. But then, if you want to gain a little bit of extra XP, again, to unlock your loadouts, this is a very good method to do so. With the old system, you could not do this, because sooner or later you would lose the terrain the nodes were made in, and you had to rebuild them. This made for a far more interesting game mechanic, but that is just my opinion. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about this. Like and subscribe, join us on our Discord and follow me on Twitter. All the links are in the description. My name is Burning Wiki and I will see you all next time.